Welcome back to Witch versus the World. I am Monkey, of course, and if you're out of loop, this is my ongoing attempt to defeat every villain in the game with magic. Potentially with the Witch of Thorns deck, though I think I've already had to break that. Um, we're going on to Venom this week, so timing-wise, you will probably see me face Venom twice in a very rapid succession because this is the final week, or going into the final week of the LEDT for me. So Venom's this week in Witchthorn, no, Witch vs. the World, and also the last villain I'm going to have to take on for the tournament. So I have not figured out what I'm doing for the tournament yet, but you'll see. You'll see shortly. And I'll see shortly, I guess. So let's go ahead and make sure everything's shuffled and see how things look. Well, okay. Okay, so well, I think Energy Bear might be good because introduced by one deals two back if the bell tower is ringing. I can go ahead and get out ready for a fight. Hmm. I have lots of ways to deal damage without actually attacking. So I really do want to get out hard to ignore. But I think having ready for a fight might be better. We'll get Energy Barrier back as well at some point later. Okay. It's not really what I was hoping to see, but it's whatever. So, since might as well go ahead and get a spell back on top. We'll use Magic Barrier to pay for Unflappable. We'll use Ready for a Fight to Hard to Ignore. Should I stay in Alter Ego for a round? Just for the additional card draw. And let's go and get that out. So then we have a pretty decent setup for when I don't take damage. Yeah, let's actually. I never do that. I never do this with Magic. I almost never do this with Magic. Let's stay in Alter Ego for a round because I think I'm okay for right now. So I'll draw my 6. Okay. X-Jet I like to see. Gets more set up. Alright, so main will go up by 1. He will scheme for 1 plus the boost. So goes by 1, and I get a minion, and then Enraged Symbiote schemes for 1. And then a counter card. From the bell tolls, remove 2. If it's quiet, take 1 damage. And that's my turn. So okay, it might be. I think it'll definitely be worthwhile to 1, 2, 3 to get out the X-Jet, and they'll flip up and put Soul Strike on top. We will attack to clear the Enraged Symbiote. And let's see. let's go ahead and Soul Strike off the top. Well, no, because I don't know what's on if I'm going to get stun. So, are there any other magic cards worth putting on top? Not really. Just Magic Barrier. Okay. We will... Yeah, we'll just go in Soul Strike. Just... to pop the tough. Doesn't do damage. And we'll see what's on top. It is not a stun. And then I will Stepping Disc to ready back up. And we will put Magic Barrier back on top. And then we'll just go and thwart one. And then we will draw and ready up. I'm really happy about getting X Shed out this early. Alright, so Exorcism's on top. Main goes at 1 and he attacks me for 2. Yeah, 2 plus boost. Let's see, my defense is currently a 2. It's not great. I don't really have anything to do this next turn, so we're going to go ahead and Magic Barrier. And this will deal 3 damage to him. And it's not an attack. So I'm preventing 3 damage, and I'll go ahead and defend. And we will riposte. So defense is 4, preventing 3 of this damage. If I don't take any damage, he takes 3. So 2, 3. So I don't take any damage. And he takes 3 in return. I did not take any damage, so Unflappable draws me a card. Hard Ignore triggers. Takes 1 off the main. And Electrostatic deals 1 damage to him. And that's my turn. So he doesn't have many minions in this deck. So let's go ahead and use Change of Fortune to get out Energy Barrier. And what's on top? Defensive Conditioning. Okay. We don't get the Confuse, but we will at least Exorcism to clear the main. And we'll draw already up. So main goes 1. Oh wait, what's on top? Source Supreme. So I just take this one. Can't really do anything about it. So he swings at me for 2 plus the boost. We'll just defend, see if anything works. So 2, 3, 4. I'll just take it. It's fine. I don't really feel the need to prevent anything. And then encounter card is to the nail. Did I do an encounter card previous turn? I don't think I did. I did. Okay, wait, no. Because he attacked me. I don't think I did. I think I forgot about that. So I'm not too far in. This was first boost on the scheme. This was my counter card. This was the boost on his attack last turn. So I should have got my obligation. We're gonna rewind slightly. I'm just gonna say I would have discarded this because that's easier than flipping, trying to remove it, and taking all that back. So I should have taken one more damage. So now this would have been my boost card for this attack. So no change. Good. All right. So I still take 2 damage, and it gains piercing, but it doesn't. So this is my counter card. Okay, we're caught up now. Common criminal. Turn fists. I do. Okay, cool. Surge. Okay, well in here form. That's not fun. So all to do is discard identity specific. Okay. Could be worse. Spend a fist resource. That's for X-Men, so I can't do that one. Okay. So it's my turn now. I'm going to throw away the crown to get out Sorcerer Supreme. We will X-Jet and chunk our vest to get out defensive conditioning. We will flip down. We will use Exorcism to discard Friends and Family. And then we will discard Flow Like Water to defeat the common criminal. So we get to draw a card off that. Soul Sword. Okay, I'll hold on to that. And then we'll draw and ready up. So main goes 1. He schemes for 1 plus boost. Haven't engaged with his mechanic at all. So 2. And it is not an attack. And a counter card. It's quiet, so I take a damage. And that's my turn. So let's see. Do I heal? Just recover. Because I'm not feeling any real pressure on threat at the moment. So yeah, let's just recover 3. And we will flip up. So put a spell on top. Let's go and grab an Exorcism. No. We'll grab a Magic Barrier. That way I can, well, it doesn't really matter because, yeah. All right. And let's get some setup done. So Soul Sword, Mystic Armor. Actually, it's the way basic spell to do Mystic Armor. We'll do Colossus for Ready for Fight. So now we're kind of set up in case he gets an advance, and we're good. So draw and ready up. Main goes up by 1. He attacks me for 2 plus the boost. What's on top? Forgot about that. Magic Barrier. We will just Magic Barrier off the top. And it is the light energy resource, so he takes 3 damage. And I reduce this by 3. So I'll just take it otherwise. So 2, 3. So don't take any damage. So that triggers Unflappable and draws me a card. Harder Nor triggers, takes 1 with the main. Electrostatic does 1 damage to him, and Retaliate from armor does 1 damage to him. And then encounter card. Advance, okay. Hmm. Yeah, let's just go ahead and interfere. Not interfere, what am I thinking? Ready for a fight. So, he attacks me instead. So, he attacks me for 2 plus boost. We will Magic Barrier this. I do not get the damage. I do reduce by 3. That's good enough for me. 3. So I don't take any damage. He takes 1 from Electrostatic and 1 from Retaliate. And then it's my turn. So we do have a fist on top, so it's good to go ahead and get that stun. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and grab the stun off Soul Strike, so 4 damage to him. I get the kicker because that's a fist. And he is stunned. When revealed, search for Tooth and Nail and put in play. Is it called? Yeah, it's called. There it is. All right. So this is an 8. And after he takes any of my damage, remove an equal amount of threat here. Alright. And it specifies an attack. So I do have to attack to clear that. Sort of. Well, he's stunned, so let's go and attack. We'll hit him for 3, because my attack is currently boosted. And that removes an additional 3 from here. Let's go ahead and play Harder North the top. So I have that little bit of additional threat removal. We will Stepping Disc to ready back up and put, let's see, what was on top? Let's do an Exorcism. Oh well, it doesn't really matter what's on top, because I can't do anything about it anyway. I can't play this off the top. That was a mistake. Let's not do that one. I can't play anything off the top, so we might as well just put a Magic Barrier on top for the additional damage. So we'll swing another 3, and we get another. And then we're kind of left with this. So we'll intern there, draw, ready up. And then the main goes up by 1. He does not attack me because he's stunned. And then we get 2 encounter cards. Now we're angry. So this has 2 counters on it. So he's got boosted attack and overkill. The next one is Bite and Retort. He activates against me. Each boost card gets an additional 1. So he's attacking me for 3 plus 3 boosts. Alright. So I can do this all day for free, so we're defending it technically. We do get another counter card, so I'll have to resolve that before the end of this. We do have a lightning on top, so my defense is currently a 4. So we do have that. And then we are going to drop everything we can to deal with this. So, Magic Barrier reduced by 3. This does 3 damage to him. So, defense is a 4, reducing the attack by 3. And then we will riposte. So, defending for 6, reducing by 3. So, as long as it didn't hit me for 9, we're good. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't take any damage. He takes 3 from riposte. Unflappable triggers, draws me a card. Hard to ignore triggers, takes 2 off the main. He takes 1 from electrostatic and 1 from retaliate. And the last encounter card is, you may change your form. If you're in hero, place 2 threat on the main. If you're an alter ego, you cannot. So we'll just place 2 on the main. So I'm not worried about that. Because he's oh wait, he's tough. First bit of damage he took was 3 from Magic Barrier. Forgot about that. Yeah, he took 3 from Magic Barrier. At least that's the highest source of single target damage. So I think that's the fairest thing to do, even if it wasn't Magic Barrier. The most he could have taken was 3 from a single source. And yeah. Alright, so I don't think I can win this turn. We will scry though. So we got a stepping disc, isn't bad. So let's Magic Barrier to hand, stepping disc on top. Let's go and swing. And we'll clear this one. Takes 1 off that and encounter card. We will stepping disc off the top, ready back up, and put Magic Barrier on top. So we can win this turn. Swing for 3. Which defeats that one. And then we'll just drop a handy dandy basic spell for the win. Looks like it's move, deal 3 damage to enemy. So yeah. That was Venom. I had him pretty well under control. Even his big swings didn't take damage. I didn't engage with Bell Tower at all. I do really like Bell Tower. I really wish I had, but this deck just allows me to ignore this whole thing. So yeah, that was Venom for Witch vs. the World. So I'm gonna add this one to the list. I do thank you for watching. Please come back Sunday, so watch my final bout of the LEDT against Venom. Go check out the other people that are competing in the LEDT. I think I'm on the bottom list as far as points concerned, but we will see how that shakes out once everyone has played all their games. If you like this, call to action. Like, comment, subscribe. Uh, come check us out on stream every Tuesday, or almost every Tuesday, at 9 p.m. Central, where we're either playing Marvel Champions or some other game. We played Pandemic a couple weeks ago, and that was a lot of fun. Hoping to do that some more soon because I really like Pandemic. Um, anyways, I do appreciate you coming out to watch. I hope all your games go well, and I'll see you later.